You've got friends coming over, the cooler's full, the playlist is set, and you're ready to show off those grilling skills. But 10 minutes in, it's chaos. Sausages burning in the middle, veggies barely cooking on the sides, grease popping everywhere, and you're stuck babysitting the flames instead of enjoying the party. Sound familiar? That's the reality of most backyard grills. They promise heat and power, but what you really get is stress, mess, and guesswork. Now imagine this instead. A sizzling round griddle with enough room for pancakes, bacon, and hash browns, all at once. Smash burgers on one side, caramelized onions on the other, while a slab of salmon gently smokes under a stainless steel dome. No flare-ups, no cold zones, no juggling pans. Just clean, even heat, and full control. That's what the Cuisinart 360-degree XL Griddle Outdoor Cooking Center brings to the table, literally. With a 30-inch round cooking surface, over 700 square inches of space, and 3 independently controlled burners cranking out 45,000 BTUs, this isn't just a grill, it's an outdoor kitchen on wheels. It's built to grill, roast, steam, bake, and smoke, all in one station. It even has folding prep tables and a full-circle grease management system to keep the mess under control. And with a current price around $351, it's delivering features you usually see in grills that cost 3 times more. But here's the twist. There's one sneaky design choice that could make or break your cooking experience, especially if you're big on stir-fry or sautéing veggies. It's something most reviews skip, but I'll show you exactly what to expect later in this video. So, stick with me as we put this griddle through a full review, from build quality and heat performance to cleanup and long-term durability. And if you love outdoor cooking, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world kitchen reviews, and drop a comment with your go-to griddle recipe. I want to know what you'd cook first on this beast. Coming up next, let's take a close look at the design and construction. Is it built like a tank, or just dressed up to look tough? You're about to find out. Let's talk about what this thing is really made of. Because when you're cooking outdoors, build quality isn't just about looks, it's about trust. The Cuisinart 360-degree XL Griddle Outdoor Cooking Center doesn't just sit pretty on your patio. It feels like a commercial station shrunk down to backyard scale. The base is constructed with powder-coated stainless steel, giving it that sleek restaurant-grade vibe while resisting rust and weather damage, as long as you treat it right. The dome lid, all stainless steel, vented, and heavy enough to trap heat but light enough to lift with one hand. It's like having a convection oven and griddle combined. The round griddle itself, 30 inches in diameter, is where the magic happens. Made from thick, rolled steel, it heats evenly, holds temperature like a cast iron skillet the size of a manhole cover, and gives you enough room to sear 24 sliders, caramelize onions, toast buns, and even toss a skillet of veggies on the side. All without crowding. You're not just grilling, you're commanding a hot, flat battlefield designed for serious multitasking. But here's where things get real. The 3 burners underneath are laid out in vertical zones, left, right, and a U-shaped center. While this gives you great control to create hot and cool zones, the heat isn't perfectly symmetrical. The rear area tends to run hotter, which is great for searing, but can catch you off guard if you're expecting even heat across the entire surface. Stir-frying on this layout? You'll need a rhythm because food can migrate toward the edges or the grease trough. It's not a flaw, it's a learning curve. And once you master it, it becomes part of your cooking style. Speaking of the grease system, this is one of the smartest designs we've seen. A full circular drip track catches grease from every angle and channels it into a removable cup. No puddles, no flare-ups, and no mess under the unit. It saves time, protects your patio, and honestly, just makes cleanup satisfying. The folding prep tables on each side, compact but incredibly useful. Perfect for holding a cutting board, seasonings, or serving plates. And when you're done, they tuck in, making the whole station easy to store, even if your backyard setup is tight. Every detail here, from the stable wheelbase to the oversized cooking surface, feels like it was built for someone who cooks often, cooks big, and values control over chaos. This isn't just a backyard accessory, it's the foundation of your weekend cookouts. Let's be honest, when you're standing over a hot griddle with hungry people waiting, you don't have time for guesswork. And that's where the Cuisinart 360-degree XL Griddle Outdoor Cooking Center earns its keep. With 3 burners putting out 15,000 BTUs each, you're working with a total of 45,000 BTUs of heat under a thick 30-inch steel surface. That's not just power, it's control. You can sear smash burgers on the left, Gently toast buns on the right and hold grilled veggies in the center without overcooking. Think of it as conducting a kitchen orchestra, where each burner plays a different instrument, perfectly in tune. Heat up time is fast, less than 10 minutes from ignition to sizzle, which means less waiting and more eating. And once that steel gets hot, it stays hot. Even when you throw on cold chicken thighs or a mountain of peppers, the temperature bounce back is solid. That's the kind of thermal recovery you usually only see in high-end restaurant gear. Now, here's the part no one talks about until it's sitting in their backyard. Because the burners are aligned in a U-shaped configuration, the heat isn't distributed in perfect concentric circles. You'll get a stronger sear line along the back half of the griddle. For seasoned grillers, this is gold. It gives you live fire zones and holding areas, just like a teppanyaki station. But if you're expecting even heat across all 700 square inches, this learning curve might catch you off guard at first. One of the smartest features? The vented stainless steel lid. It traps heat like a convection oven, letting you melt cheese, roast peppers, or even smoke salmon. It turns your griddle into a low-key smoker, a steamer, and a baker, all without adding a single accessory. It's the kind of versatility that makes this more than a griddle. It's a toolbox. Real use feels empowering. Breakfast becomes a full-scale diner line. Eggs, bacon, pancakes, hash browns, all at once. Dinner is fajitas, tortillas warming on one side, chicken sizzling on the other. You're not rotating pans anymore. You're running the whole meal on one smooth surface. And here's the kicker. No grill grates, no flare-ups, no guessing. Just solid, repeatable results every time you fire it up. Let's face it, when the meal's over and everyone's relaxing, the last thing you want is to spend 30 minutes wrestling with burnt-on grease and awkward corners. That's why day-to-day usability and maintenance matter just as much as cooking power. And this is where the Cuisinart 360-degree XL griddle really starts to show its value. Operating it feels intuitive. The control knobs are spaced well apart, easy to grip, even if your hands are oily, and the ignition system fires up fast, usually with a single click. That reliability is something you'll appreciate more with each use. You're not fiddling with a lighter or hoping the flame catches. You're just cooking. The folding side tables, while practical, do come with a catch. They're stable and handy for spices, utensils, or a prep bowl, but they're not wide enough for larger trays or ingredient spreads. If you're prepping for a big brunch or a fajita night, having an extra side table or rolling cart nearby is a smart move. It's not a flaw, just a reminder that this unit is built to be compact, not commercial-sized. Where it really shines is in cleanup. The full-circle grease management system is like having a moat around your cooking kingdom. As fat and drippings run off, they get caught in a continuous channel that leads to a removable cup. No more scrubbing corners, no more flare-ups from hidden grease pockets. It's a wipe-and-go system that'll have you packed up before your guests even finish their second round. And that griddle surface, once you've seasoned it right, and that's crucial, you'll get performance close to cast iron without the stickiness or the maintenance. Food releases easily, and cleaning becomes as simple as a water splash and a quick scrape. Forget wire brushes or soaking trays overnight. You'll be back to relaxing, not scrubbing. Now, one thing to keep in mind, once this unit is assembled, it's big. Not bulky in a bad way, just wide enough that it won't fit through a standard doorway. If you're thinking about moving it between garage and patio, plan for it to live in one spot, or make sure you've got a protective cover and a dry place to store it. Because honestly, this isn't the kind of gear you want to be wheeling in and out. It's something you'll want to set up, season well, and use often. A true outdoor cooking station that works with you, not against you. So, is the Cuisinart 360-degree XL griddle worth it? If you're looking for an outdoor cooker that goes beyond burgers and brats, something that gives you space, control, and serious cooking flexibility, this unit hits a sweet spot. It's not just an appliance, it's your weekend partner. From breakfast spreads to dinner feasts, it turns one flat cooking surface into a high-output, multi-zone kitchen. You're getting a well-built steel frame, a griddle top that sears like cast iron, and burner control that lets you manage multiple dishes at once. Yes, it has its quirks. Those side tables could be bigger, and the heat zones take a little learning. But once you understand how to work with it, those quirks become strengths. You're cooking smarter, faster, and with way less cleanup. And at around $351, it's a powerful alternative to grills that cost twice as much and offer half the versatility. So, if you're ready to level up your outdoor cooking game and actually enjoy the process, from prep to cleanup, this might be one of the best buys of 2025. Got questions? Want to share your favorite griddle recipes? Or maybe you're already cooking on one? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your favorite kitchen hack in the comments. It really helps the channel grow and helps me keep bringing you honest, real-world reviews. See you in the next one. Happy cooking!